Honestly, taking a look at this again, I honestly have no idea why anyone would call and not say anything on the other side of the phone if the note was going to get past another door anyway.
Okay. Clues for what? The guy didn't say anything.
I mess around in the apartment for a couple minutes, and after looking through the address book, I find her page and I make my way to her apartment. That noise that I heard, I thought were people inside with actual dialogue, and it freaked me out, and it's the only reason I didn't just bust in.
I ain't gonna sing for no law. You're just a bundle punk like us, scratching a living down here. Not like those ladder pulling bums in headquarters. Where are you living anyhow? Anderman, don't try to be. Small change. Yeah, well, listen good. You were riding the elevator in the wrong direction on this one. You hear me? Angel ain't going around icing folks for what they said or did. It's who they were that. Henry, hold the door, you.
Yeah, I'm aware it's an illegal action, but surely...
How many of these she had?
You shouldn't be. You'll gain a trespassing status. If it appears in orange, citizens with authority will ask you to leave immediately. If it's red, they will attack.
A little bit of foreshadowing, the game was telling me to look for an escape route in the event that something happens. I didn't, and this will be a problem later.
Nah, don't tell me.
I said leave me alone, Lenny.
For Christ's sakes, Gil, there's a dead woman downtown with a dozen slugs in her back because she had the bad luck to get into a cab that was meant...
Want that on. Just gotta make sure there's nobody home. I don't imagine anyone would be here. Alright, feel roughly safe-ish. By analyzing. Yes, I am aware about the cadaver. But it's not exactly what I'm worried about right now. Okay, sure, you had an apple on you. I don't... This should be attached to this. $22.45. Okay. Will be found in sets, with set A being the first you find, and any matching prints will also be labeled to that corresponding set. Okay, so... I don't have voice ID, which I guess is important. Is this a wig? Okay, so... Apple, which I can't imagine is important, but you never know. No, you dum-dum. How do I use this? Okay, if you don't... No, I don't care about none of that. I took my fingerprint, right? Let me just type A. Recent calls, sure, right? 541.
After finding out the last caller, I then go look for fingerprints and then go back to the address book to match the number to a name.
Okay, are these buddies?
I don't know if you remember this, but I'm pretty sure I look like that guy to the cop outside the door.
Um... I like throw this. Well, that would explain why they tried to tell you to look for... Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do the classic hide. I have made a mistake. I should have looked for ways to get out. If you think you have enough film, no, what? There's no way. I don't need the leads, I don't think. Because there's the phone number and there's the diner. Okay. Lady. No, my bad, boss. Damn, you really just don't. At this point, why am I talking to you?
I scanned some fingerprints here and there, but they don't really lead to anything. They weren't part of the case.
I'm gonna look at surveillance. I think that's my best bet. I don't think anyone here is, So specifically, I want to look at... What was it? And I don't know how this works. 22:45. So Sean Peng was here. Perfect. So there was okay. Print this bad boy out. Take it. Okay, so 2 people were here, and then there wasn't 2 people. So I need to know who this is. Not somebody who works here. No, I didn't mean to do that. Is there a way that I can mark them as...
Alright, so before you lose your mind, it takes me a second, but I realized that they're sitting together, and I put it here side by side because like it took me too long to understand that they were sitting at the same diner table. And I didn't want you to go crazy because I was stupid.
It's got a camera. Blocked, who would have guessed? Just one camera, right? I can work with one camera. Man, I don't care if it's an illegal action. I'm gonna have to buy more, but that's okay. You live here? My bad, lady. Well, I'm not gonna pay you because well, I don't think you're it. So you gotta have like a buddy or something that lives in there with you. Unless you're just the owner, in which case, okay, so I've already gone in here. And both the people in 402 don't look like this person. So I don't know why the tutorial would have told me that the number was important. Because neither of the peeps here are this person, who I think did it because they're the last person to have been seen at 22:52, right? And if I remember correctly, she died when? 22:45 to 0. So with an hour and 15 minutes of, time to work around. So I think this chick did it. However, I gotta pay them or something because I don't. Okay, hold up. Let me grab this. In this because I need to be able to ask her that question. Hi, lady. How you doing? Okay, you know. Sure, understandable. Do you know this person? Like Wendy Sadler. Thank you. This is good. Lagoon and Son? Okay. Sure. Alright, I appreciate it. This is so much better than it went last time. I don't know if you're the same person that answered the door. But, I need to get to a phone book. He keeps opening up these goddamn windows. Okay, so, just to make sure. Wendy. Oh, it doesn't have the last name. Fair enough. But I know this is Wendy Sadler. But this wasn't the last call. So 266, or is that 0? No, 266. Okay, so not that this is important, but that's her number. And I now know where she lives. Okay. But I already have this, not important. Okay, so I know where she lives. Means I now need to get. How you doing, boss? What time is it? I'm not, you freaking lunatic. What was it? 102? Alright, go up a floor. Okay, so there is somebody home. Yeah, okay, look at that. Sweet. Wait, but why would I warn you about the killer? Why would I warn you? You already know that. What? You're speaking too fast and I have no pen or paper. Beth Gallagher. Beth Gallagher. What? Okay. 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 Okay, wait. What about Baker Boulevard? Okay. I'm losing my mind. Is this the person? Who did I talk to? Was one of them in that? Okay. One step at a time. So it's not Wendy. I think. I guess. Oh, 591 was the last number. That number led to Beth. Beth lives in 402 Beegate House. Okay, fingerprints. However, in my mailbox. This bad boy. That's pretty. That's cool. Okay, so Beth seems like the likely killer, but I still don't know why they would have done it. I mean, sure, I guess she's a hired killer, right? But do I need proof? Is proof a necessity? Full name of the killer, arrest the killer. Do you have evidence that placed the killer at the scene? I'm gonna have fingerprints, I imagine. Where does the killer live? How are you located? Okay, yeah. So proof is just kind of a bonus, not a necessity. So 402. They gotta work somewhere, right? It's like it should be time for them to leave. I guess I'll, whatever, just go. Because I technically don't know. I need to, what was the murder weapon? A gun. Okay. Sure. Sure. Why would you have that note? Wait, actually, why would you have that note? Oh, that's not good news. I'm really hoping, like, her walking out, he's not, like, on her way to doing the other chick. There's also this, which, like, I thought was code for her being hired as, like, some sort of hitman, but it really didn't lead anywhere. Hey, look, man. Work with me here. Oh, wait, you know what? If you're going to bed... I can. I get that you let me in. Well, that can't be right. Let me just make sure. Type B. It's type B all over the gun.
In the event that there is some confusion, the gun wasn't there, and then it was there while I was looking at her.
Mm-hmm. Well, considering you had the gun, I don't remember, it's Beth that's the target. Or that's most likely the killer.
Mind you, as soon as I find the gun and I have the fingerprints, they turn off the lights and they proceed to have like a lover's spat while I'm still in the room because I have the pass. Like a moron, I end up taking the money, and her partner can like sniff out the fact that I did that.
Oh, well, shoot, I didn't know you were gonna just say it. Alright, nice. I did it. Took a little longer than I thought it would.
The best part is after a job well done, I come home to find out that they repossessed it.